The Manhattan Modular Buildings Pack is a powerful tool to create New York-style buildings in minutes. It's made of modular building blocks that you can combine together for infinite combinations. Snapping together fully textured walls, streets, accessories, and vegetation, you can build a mega city with just a block of downtown Manhattan. This pack is available in Blender, FBX, Unity Game Ready, and Unreal Engine Game Ready. Let's see how it works. Okay, so the Manhattan pack comes in 4 formats: Blender, FBX, and the 2 Game Ready formats. 2 textured folders contain the 2K and the 4K resolution, so you can pick the right one for your needs. The pack includes a fully built portion of the city and an asset folder with 5 building styles, the street assets, trees, and an additional group of objects to refine your buildings. The modular kits are the core of this pack, where you will find the tiles to quickly create your buildings. Let's look at one of them. Okay, so when you open the project, you will see all the modules lined up, and as you can see on your right, each module comes in 2 variations, A and B. We have the angular, the facade, the ground, the roof, and the wall. Before we start, we want to load the texture. You can do so by going on File, External Data, Find Missing Files, and selecting the 2K or the 4K texture. I'm going to select the 2K and Find Missing Files. Once the textures are loaded, you can see all the materials applied and you can start creating your building. One essential tip that I can give you is to select everything and snap selection to grid so that you can move things around by turning on the snap tool by increments, and each of these modules is going to move by precise increments so that you can snap them together. As you can see, we have 3 grounds. We have the entrance, we have the wall, and we have the angular. So let's start with the entrance. I duplicate this on the Y, and I always want to keep the original one here in the back in case I need it. Okay, now let's add a wall to this entrance. There are 3 different ways to align a module to another one. The first one is to be on vertex snap so that I can select one piece, then grab it and snap it to the place that I want. The other one is just going on top view and move things by increments. They will automatically move by increments so that you can perfectly snap the modules together. Another way is to select the first module, then the second one, and then snap selection to active, and they will snap one on top of each other, and then you can move things as you want, and things will stay always aligned perfectly. It depends on what kind of action you're doing. You can use one of those 3 techniques. I will start by duplicating this to the X and then adding an angular piece, and to do so I'm going to move to the top view and then grab this on the Y and then on the X, and as you can see, this is perfectly aligned. And then I can duplicate this on the X and then rotate on the Z until I have the perfect rotation, and then align the piece. Now we have the angular pieces, the wall, and the entrance. Okay, we are good with the ground floor. Now let's build the first floor. We can pick the facade A or B, depends on what we want to do. I'm gonna pick the one with 2 windows. Now we can snap this selection to this selection here by doing snap selection to active and then grabbing the piece on the Z, and then it's perfectly aligned. Each piece is 3 by 6, so you can move the objects by increments of 3, or you can just duplicate and grab on the X, and that's going to be perfectly aligned. We can also apply a variation. Let's apply this facade instead of this one. So we delete this and then select the first one, then the second, snap to active, and then grab to the X. And then as you can see, it's very easy and quick, and we already built a portion of the first floor. Now let's put the angle, select the first, the second, snap to active, and then select this one, grab to the X. And then we do the same on the other side. Duplicate on the X and then rotate. Then on top view, I'm going to grab this on the Y. and then we have the first floor done. So as you can see, you can create as many variation as you want. You can alternate pieces and you can go as tall as you want, like 10 floors, 20 floors, and it's all very light, as you can see. Now let's move on and make the roof. Select one, select the other, snap to active, and then select this, grab the Z. And then now we can duplicate this on the X. Now let's bring the angular piece and snap it to this one, grab it on the X, and then let's do the same on the other side. As you can see, it's very easy to align and everything snaps with precise increments. So it's extremely easy and quick to obtain something pretty good looking. Now let's give some thickness to this building by adding a wall. Then now we can add this entire section to the back of the building. Okay, when this happens is the grid alignment. So we can simply snap selection to grid and they will align perfectly together. And then the same can be done with the upper section. Shift duplicate and then rotate 180 on Z and then grab to the Y. And as you can see, probably also this time we're going to find a misalignment. Simply snap selection to grid and they will align. And now we're going to put a couple of walls here. Now you can select the first, the second, and snap selection to active, and then this one, rotate 90 degrees on Z and grab on Z. There you go. And same thing on the other side. They're aligned. And also we will do the same with the top section over here. Then shift duplicate and then rotate 180 on the Z, grab on the Y, grab on the X, snap selection to grid, and we have it perfectly aligned. And then I'm going to select the first, the second, snap to active, then rotate 90 on Z, grab on the Y, on the X, now grab on the Y. Okay, good. Now we can apply this piece of roof over here till it matches perfectly. Okay. Oh, we're missing one piece over here. I don't know what happened. All right. Okay, so we have our building done. You can definitely grab this entire section and make it super tall, and I don't know, probably with an array or just you know, moving the top piece you know, by a bit, and then duplicating this section, and you have another floor done. And you can apply some variation as you like, and you know, you can go literally crazy and create any sort of building with these modules. As you can see, it's pretty good looking, and you can then apply the street and then all the accessories and the trees, make it special and defined as you like. So this is just one style. This is the Smith building, but then we can create another one with another style. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the Ross building. So as usual, select everything and snap selection to grid. And then now we can start building from the ground. So this should be the entrance, duplicate on the Y, and let's go build this other beauty. Okay, and then we have our building in render view. It should look pretty cool. And then you can, as we said before, you can add all the details, you can add variation, you can play around also with the texture, making different kind of buildings. And even just with these two different buildings, you can create a wide array of variation, just changing the size and the arrangement of the different modules. You can download the Manhattan Buildings pack on Deezl.net, Blender Market, ArtStation, CG Trader, Unity Asset Store, and Unreal Engine Marketplace. If you have any questions, reach out to deezlofficial@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.